Welcome to Unfluenced. Today we're going to take a look at a Canadian and what he thinks about Florida. This is Peetz. This is a person from Canada who kind of hates Florida. I mean, he really hates DeSantis and he kind of hates most of Florida. He desperately needs there to be more trans children. Not exactly sure why.
No, Richie, they want to just straight up ban trans children. That's what those guidelines do. Here we go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. This article is what I'm talking about. This particular article goes into what I'm talking about.
Now, what he just put on screen there with the yellow highlighter is a link to a TampaBay.com news article. We're going to go ahead and get right into that in a second, but let's just rant continue for just another second. Because it's funny.
And yeah, it basically just straight up says no social transition, which means different name, pronouns, or style of dress should not be a treatment option. They want to ban trans youth from existing. Florida wants to ban trans youth from existing. That is what is happening here. The Florida government, DeSantis and his government, want to ban trans youth from existing within the state. That's the issue here. That's happening. That is going on. That is what they are trying to do.
This is the article he's talking about. Florida advises no social hormonal treatment of transgender children. The article says, in a move that goes against federal guidance, the Florida Department of Health on Wednesday released guidelines that advise against treatment of gender dysphoria for children and teenagers outside of counseling. Two words that are important there. Guidelines and advise. Guidelines are like, hey, here's what we think we should do. This is a guideline. And advise. We're suggesting this. It's not a rule, a law, a bill, a declaration. These are guidelines and suggestions. They advise. That's it. The state guidance recommends against gender-affirming treatment for people under the age of 18, including surgery, as well as prescription of hormone therapy or puberty blockers, which suppress the release of testosterone or estrogen. Florida's updated guidance also said social transition, things like using a different name, pronouns, or style of dress, should not be a treatment option. Okay. The school board, the Florida government, is basically saying, we don't want to get involved with your child's gender. They are not, under any circumstances, saying that the parents can't decide to transition their child. But let's get this really clear. Trans children are exactly like vegan cats. We all know who's making the choices here. So I have absolutely no problem with trans people. I don't care at all. You want to cut your bobs and bits off? No problem. You want to wear a dress and lipstick and have a full beard? Great. Knock yourself out. Just don't do it to kids. This whole thing is about people that are under 18. Everyone under the age of 18 makes ridiculous choices. Taking puberty blockers and hormones to irreparably change your body is something that a person with an undeveloped brain can't decide. They can't be an informed choice because they just can't figure it out. They're just too young. Wait till you're 20? Great. Knock yourselves out. Perfect. Love it. Support you. I mean, I don't want to pay for it, but I'm happy. If it makes you happy, fantastic. The part that's distressing about this is these people urgently, desperately, you can hear the panic in his voice. He needs trans children for some reason. Is it because they're broken? Is it because they're lonely? Do they need a friend? He's willing to be their friend, I'm pretty sure. And that's dangerous for children. That's predator activity. And this person needs more trans children. If you like this kind of stuff, look down there and find that subscribe button. Give it a little poke, see what happens.